Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week, we have a little bit of downtime here right before Necromancy gets released this week, so keep that in mind as that is this week's focus. We do have a double XP though this week, and the logout timer extension, as well as some patch notes. So first it says, I have seen your progress, which is just their way of, keep Necromancy, in our face a little bit. But Double XP Live, this does start here soon. Let's see here. So it kicks off Friday, July 28th until Monday, August 7th. So the day of release for Necromancy, but this will be starting and ending at 12 p.m. Game time. So it'll be starting. Well, this will be ending shortly after Necromancy gets released, but it won't be affecting Necromancy. Don't mistake that. It will not be boosting Necromancy. But they are saying, if you want to get ready, you do still have a little bit more time. Overall for your skills and for quests, the good start is 15 smithing, 15 crafting, 20 rune crafting, 10 prayer, and 11 herb lore. Well prepared would be 65 smithing, 65 crafting, 40 rune crafting, 46 prayer, 79 herb lore, and the quest of temple at Sentiston. And then ready for everything would include 85 smithing, 85 crafting, 60 rune crafting, 99 prayer, 107 herb lore. That's for the overload potions. At least that's to the best of our guessing knowledge. Quests will be the following: King's Ransom, Ghost Ahoy, the Jack of Spades, Vengeance, Nadir, and the Blood Pact. So that will be taken. Those are the things to really look out for. There could be some other things. There's also a lot of items, which I'll be going over a little bit more before too long too, about how I've been getting ready for it. This way, in case there's something you forgot, maybe I can remind you. Logout timer extension. So the AFK logout timer as part of Jagged's accounts is being extended. So this goes live with today's update. So now the logout timer is going to be 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes. So actually a decent amount of time, and depending on what you're doing, let's say you're working with Proteans, it might be a good time to walk away, get something, do something, and then come back. This is one way that they're using player feedback to improve the Jagged's account. So do keep that in mind. I don't think this is going to impact anybody with their regular accounts. I think this has to be a Jagged's account. And then there's the Necromancy Insights, the City of So it's just a little bit of a tour of the city and what to expect when strolling around in it. Then we have the Treasure Hunter calendar, which starts July 25th and ends July 26th, which is the Genie's Wishes. And then starting July 27th and ending August 2nd is the Foresight to Train, as they usually have that one for every Double XP Live event. And then we go into the patch notes with the recent updates to construction via Fort 4 and 3. Protean planks have been redesigned to be more in line with Protean resources. Protean planks can no longer be used to build things, and you cannot cut Protean logs into planks. You can still convert them, but through the usual 3-to-2 conversion of any Protean type, any other. So they are now behaving more like Protean bars, whereas the player have a level banded make X interactions which consume one plank at a time at a rate of 1 every 7 ticks. This can be reduced to 6 with the Protean power-ups. These produce no output other than XP now. So even I was benefiting from this up until very recently, because I knew this was going to be changing. Because I was making quite a bit of money off of that, because what I was doing is I was taking my protein planks, I was making frames, and then I was selling them. And that's not how that should be. The MakeX interface with these, the player will now need to interact with each of the construction hotspot in their player-owned house, a workbench, and a POH, or a portable workbench. These changes represent a decrease in XP per hour from the items, but also represent a decrease in skilling intensity in keeping up with other proteans. There is, however, a buff to XP per protean plank at 60 and above, topping out at 90 with a 2.25 more XP per plank than before, so a little bit more XP. Fix an issue that showed incorrect teleport options for the Elder Divination Head when the Divination stat was less than level 10. Fix an issue where the Elder Divination Head would teleport the player and consume a charge when more options was selected. Fix an issue where Adrasia did not appear in Falador Throne Room during the Twilight of the Gods quest, and if the Legacy of Zamorak season is complete. Dead and Buried prevented undead from dropping more map pieces than necessary in Dead and Buried. Prevented Raptor transmogrification from persisting if the player teleports out of the Dead and Buried instance at the Crypt of the North of 4 and 3. Fix a typing error in the Minor Wisdom achievement description. Nightmares in the dream can no longer be killed by poison or reflect damage. The Raptor now leans his mace on his shoulder during the 2 Town Hall scenes in the Dead and Buried. Players will no longer get stuck inside the burning house during the Raptor's stream. Fixed an issue that caused the construction time of the Ranger's workroom tiers to have unexpected values. This will bring the XP per hour more in line with the other buildings. Movement abilities are now restricted in the Raptor's dream to prevent players from diving into another pressure plate. Fixed an issue causing the Afford of My Own achievement to skip the Grove requirement. Corrected the positioning of the arrow stand that it was attempting to escape from Fort Town Hall roof via the trapdoor. The fetid zombies in the Dead and Buried quest have firmly reminded that they are not speed zombies, henceforth they shall walk, not run. Gave Sophia, the Ranger's workroom manager, a Fletcher's outfit. And in response to player feedback, they updated the Raptor's Examine from who can move in all that armor to a mysterious warrior clad in thick plate armor, and replaced his casual angry posture with either a modified variant of his original weapon on the shoulder, shield in hand, or another more natural pose. Engine updates fix an issue where the mobile screen safe areas weren't being considered on startup. Fix an issue where the particle effects and animations could get out of sync. Fix an issue causing shadows to judder while moving around the light sources. Improve performance in the locations with many particles effects. Improve several performances with room metrics. Improve server performance across various game stations. Updated localized scale and identifiers for billion, trillion, and quadrillion. Reduced number of shaders to improve stutter when loading and speed up shader preloading. Reduced memory storage. And then we go into community. At first we have a craft going on here by Essentius trying to make their own very version of the Reaper's Ring. And then Rat Gang 420 has an illustration of Zamorak, the God of Chaos. Kinda in a peaceful pose, I would think. I'm not sure though. And then Razpiece actually doing an animated version of their character. really looks cool. And a friend for RuneTube is preparing for RS3's new skill Necromancy and what they did for their prep work. And Waydots is doing max combat kind of. Number 6, so let's see what that's going on there. And then we also have Rayo RS, the Lega Locked series, continues with his eyes firmly set of getting the Zamrock Spear. Scaper screenshots, they have a Legend Born enjoying the 443's Town Hall. And then Beep is checking out the Sword of Edicts in the Wilderness. And then Sir Theodore is overlooking a pyramid after getting his construction cape. So congratulations, Sir Theodore. And then we have the Pinkster player events, which we have a Town Square Q&A hosted by Lynx and Saphira. Monday, July 24th at 1930, World 3, Varrock West Bank. Then we have the Penguin Tour by Miss Misty. Thursday, July 27th, 2000 game time, World 60, Edgeville Bank. FC is Miss Misty. And then we have Stealing Creation, hosted by Lady Spira, X Christie, and the Fast SC. Saturday, July 29th at 1900 game time, World 99. Location is Stealing Creation Lobby. FC is the Fast SC. So, that is it for this week, but we do have the double XP coming up here very shortly. To help people get further into being ready for Necromancy, at least for the side parts of it. And 99 prayer, that's actually a hefty one, so it's 107 herblore. So it's time to get ready, guys. But that'll be everything for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later, guys.